This is not your collapsed life, does not wait for certainty. It moves according to a deeper rhythm, one we don't control. It doesn't ask if you're ready, rested, or whole. It arrives as it is, and sometimes it arrives as a breaking. Moments when what you believed about yourself dissolves. Moments when the future you imagined no longer fits. Moments when you look at your life and feel unfamiliar to yourself. Not because you failed, but because you are being called to change. I know this place. There are seasons when life strips us down, not to punish us, but to reveal us. What feels like destruction is often initiation. What feels like loss is often alignment. The question is not, why is this happening to me? The question is, who am I becoming through this? When I was younger, rejection followed me everywhere. Schools, jobs, opportunities. I knocked on doors that never opened. At the time, I believed it meant I wasn't enough. Now I understand. Those doors were never meant to open. I was not being denied. I was being redirected. I didn't have what the world calls talent. I didn't have money, status, or certainty, but I had trust. Not trust in quick success, not trust in guarantees. Trust that if I stayed sincere, if I continued moving with intention, life would eventually meet me where I stood. Rebuilding is not about fixing yourself. You are not broken in the way you think. Rebuilding is remembering, standing in the silence after everything collapses and finally listening. Most people run from this moment. They fill the quiet. They distract themselves. They try to return to who they were. But transformation requires stillness. You cannot hear guidance in noise. You cannot receive clarity while resisting what is. When you stop running, you begin to see what fell apart was never stable, and what remains is essential. Many people want growth, but growth requires release. You cannot enter a new season while carrying identities that belong to the past. Some habits once protected you. Now they limit you. Some relationships once felt safe. Now they drain you. Letting go feels like loss, but often it is alignment. The version of you that broke open is not meant to continue forward. You are not meant to return. You are meant to become. Responsibility in its deepest sense is not blame. It is awareness. Every experience carries instruction. When things failed, I stopped asking, who failed me? And began asking, what is this teaching me? Every setback refined my understanding. Every rejection sharpened my direction. This is how wisdom forms, not through control, but through reflection. Rebuilding is quiet. It doesn't announce itself. It looks like simple practices repeated with devotion. It looks like showing up when no one notices. It looks like patience without proof. There are long stretches where nothing seems to change, but beneath the surface, roots are forming. What grows slowly grows strong. Not everyone will understand your path. Some will doubt you. Some will distance themselves. Some will misunderstand your silence. Let them. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You are here to be aligned. When I began building what became Alibaba, there was no certainty, only intention, only commitment, a small space, a few people, no comfort, but intention honored daily becomes momentum. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is spiritual. Discipline is devotion in action. It is showing up not because you feel inspired, but because you are in relationship with your purpose. There were nights of doubt, nights of surrender, nights when I placed my questions into the unknown. And each time I continued, not because I was fearless, but because I trusted the process more than my fear. You do not need more than you have. You need presence. Begin where you are, with what you have, as who you are today. Life responds to sincerity more than perfection. To rebuild, you must release what drains your spirit. Sometimes that is an environment. Sometimes it is a relationship. Sometimes it is an old version of yourself. Freedom often arrives disguised as loss. What leaves creates space, and space allows something new to enter. Rebuilding happens in silence. While others rush, you remain present. While others distract themselves, you listen. While others perform, you align. No one may notice. That is okay. What is real does not need witnesses. Forgive yourself, not to forget, but to move forward. You did the best you could with the awareness you had. Now you know more. Release regret, carry wisdom, redefine success. Success is not accumulation, it is coherence, peace in your decisions, integrity in your actions, purpose in your work. It is living in harmony with who you truly are. I have rebuilt myself many times, not because I failed, but because growth never ends. You do not arrive, you unfold. So wherever you are now, tired, uncertain, questioning, pause, breathe. This is not your collapse, this is your initiation. You are not lost, you are being shaped. Begin again, gently. Place one stone, then another. Trust the unseen. One day you will look back and understand that what felt like falling apart was life guiding you home.